Hi, I'm Myron Kerstetter. I'm the owner of Dolce Vita Chocolates in downtown Stamford. We're going to show you a little bit about what we can do for you for wedding favors. And it amounts to a whole series of different possibilities. Because we make everything ourselves, we can listen to you and we can take your ideas and we can create something that will be specific and really special, we believe, for your wedding. So let me give you some examples. One right beside me here is a technique of using edible paper and using a photograph to put an image on chocolate. So this entire heart shape, including color, is all chocolate. And in the middle is a photograph on edible paper of the bride and the groom. Okay, now let me bring in the idea of truffles. We have a whole line of truffles, so you can pick and choose what your preference would be as a favor, for example, to give to individual people. And so we have a series of packaging ideas here. 2 truffles, for example, would fit into this box, 2 truffles, and it would have a custom message on the front that might give the bride and groom name, the location, the date. Those kinds of things are quite specific. And then a larger box that would contain multiple truffles, perhaps a small little piece that has the name engraved on it of chocolate. In front here you can see the 3 truffles. These, what's different here is that they've been customized to include a monogram of the bride and groom. So it's a neat little heart box that's there, and then 3 different truffles, milk, dark and white, each with the monogram that's on it. In this case it's gold. That could be something else. And we can have that made for us so that we can create those truffles in whatever quantity you might want. All right, now let's talk about some of the molding items that we can put together as favors, as decorations for the wedding situation. Here's a much smaller version of something we talked about before, and that is the picture of the bride and groom in a much smaller frame. And that now can be an individual favor for people at the wedding, and that's done with molding. This is also a molded item, and it's 2 intertwined hearts. But we can do the writing ourselves, so we can do whatever you want on there. We can decorate it further, or just as it is here, Judy and Max, just the names that are on that molded item. Coming across, this is an example of a strawberry. Strawberry done as something for everybody at the wedding, dipped, and if you can see it closely, we'll show you a little closer. It's meant to be the bride, and the idea of having the groom in a tuxedo is demonstrated on these lollipops that I have here, and the lollipops can be anything. They could be a strawberry, but they can also be a truffle or a cream, and nicely wrapped and in a box. Okay, here's a very simple approach to something for the wedding that is appropriate because you can put all kinds of detail and information on it, and decorative. It can include pictures and times and dates and text and whatever you want, but it's a cover, it's a wrapper for just a plain candy bar. In our case it's chocolate bar, which is better, and it can be whatever chocolate you want, white, dark, milk, and the wrapper can be whatever design you want, because this we do on a computer, we print them out and we attach them to the bars. And here, hand done, molded bride and groom dressed up in regalia for the wedding itself, the tuxedo, the long wedding dress, and whatever you might want in the way of ribbon, personalized, probably tying it all together and sitting in a nice wrapper. This too might be something that would go on to individual, you might have multiples, but on individual tables at the dinner or at the reception, or it might be something you just keep with some of the main gifts that are being provided. Thanks for your visit. I enjoyed showing you some things and hoping you got some really good ideas. And that's the main point, is that look at it again, think about, as you view what we're showing you, the fact that we make everything ourselves, and you can ask for variations on these things. So hopefully some really good ideas here. Hopefully it stimulates some imagination for what you really need for your event.